It took a millennium to create the European miracle, and a single month to destroy it. The First World War was, in George Kennan's words, the seminal catastrophe of the 20th century. In 1914, this minuscule patch of Earth called Europe was the richest, most advanced, creative, industrious and innovative civilization in human history. Its influence around the globe on everything from culture and language, finance and commerce, to political systems and military standards was immense. That year, the continent was celebrating nearly a century of peace and prosperity. There had still been smaller, shorter wars, but those apocalyptic clashes between the great powers that had characterised so much of Europe's history before 1815 seemed to have been overcome. Every generation was richer than the last, healthier, happier, better fed. Each year some new scientific advancement, the telephone and motor car, the aeroplane or electricity, drew awe from around the world. The energy was young, ambitious and self-confident, and then it all went wrong. In 4 grueling years, Europe tore itself apart, fighting the most disastrous war humanity had yet witnessed. The immediate reason European civilization flung itself into the abyss is elusively simple. In June 1914, the heir to the throne of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, travelled to the remote town of Sarajevo. There, he and his wife were assassinated by a young Bosnian Serb. These fatal shots, fired at point-blank range by a sickly teenager in a poor and unknown corner of the Balkans, sparked the conflagration that set the world ablaze. Yet what remains fascinating about the First World War is that almost nobody expected it in 1914. Without Franz Ferdinand's assassination, the year would have passed peacefully. If there was to be a war that summer, informed contemporary opinion anticipated a small, localised one between Greece and the Ottoman Empire on the southern edge of Europe, not a clash across the whole continent involving millions of men. This then begs the question, why did the assassination of an Austrian archduke in a remote Balkan town so abruptly end the long peace in 1914? The answer, as I'm sure you can tell from this documentary's length, is not so simple.